Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Kicking off the Tinker Day, headed over to the storage. Get a couple people help me get the engine for Barron, put it in the back of Panther, get it over to the shop so I can freshen it up and get it mounted to that transmission and ready to drop in the Red Barron, boy. Breaking my social distancing, getting Red Barron's motor in the back of Panther, and here's my help. Couldn't find a guy, had to get a strong girl. Tied the engine down, put a hook right there just to stabilize it so it wouldn't fall over, knock one of my windows out. Went up there, went through that bracket and came around here and tied it right to there. You know, that stopped it from moving and bouncing around while it's in here. So let me go ahead and get this thing out, get it refreshed. The battery out of Red Barron back there is bad, so I'm about to pick up a new battery for it. I think the battery out of this one here, this other maroon car with the 5-speed is bad. I'm gonna take it to get it tested, probably replace the battery in that too. I'm on my way to go look at some rooftop carriers. I don't know if I want to repair that Space Cadet because the bottom of it just kind of rotted out. And I don't know if repairing it's a good thing for another spot of it to rot out. So I'm going to try to find something that's a little newer. So let's go check it out. I am over here at what I am now calling the donor car. And man, these seats are in a lot better shape than the seats that are in Juanita's car. The one I just took the battery out. So I may put these seats over there in that car and condition them so the leather don't get any drier. Besides that, somebody said they needed some bits out of this car, handles and stuff like that. So I'm gonna snatch that stuff out real quick and ship it to a guy that's in Jamaica. He's got a Florida shipping address, so let me go ahead and yank that stuff out, 10 millimeters, and get back over there to that engine refresh. Pulled the engine out of the car, broke that bracket off. Think Santos needs this throttle body, and I'm gonna go pick up some more parts out of storage. Santos got an error code for a throttle position. Hopefully it's one of these throttles out of the P2 cars. They don't have any programming in them. This one needs to be clean. If you're going to clean these throttle bodies out, make sure you hold it up like this with the sensor up high, spray in there so none of the spray seeps into the sensor. You don't want nothing in the sensor on these. So this one I got off of Red Barron's engine. It had 8 millimeter screws holding it. I don't know where the other two are, and a gasket. So we'll see if this fits his car. That white wagon there. Stop by the shop, tie down that engine. Went to jump back in the Panther, dead as a doornail. I think the starter finally went totally out. I was having problems with the starter in the fall, and then problems went away, and this is the first time it acted like it was dead. Bumped it several times, wouldn't start, so I push started the car, popped the clutch, got it going. So I'm headed back over to the donor car to get the starter. Took me about 5 minutes to get that starter out of that parts car with that front end taken apart like that. Now I'm gonna swing by O'Reilly's, have them test it for me, and I'll put it in first thing in the morning when the engine's cold. To have this dirty starter tested. It is a Bosch. That's a good sign. Keeping my good social distance. Awesome. Don't think I got a chance to show you these yesterday. It's a oil drain bolt out of an 850. The junkyard is hitting those things with a air hammer and bending them. But anyway, we took it down to the shop, or I did. Had Thomas help me drill and tap it. So I got one drill and tapped for my oil pressure gauge stuff, and I got the other one drilled and tapped. He said I can put Teflon tape on these, since the wire and sensor has a ground and positive. If it only had one wire, you would need the sensor casing to ground, but since it's two, no ground. It grounds itself because it has two wires. So I'm gonna get this in Panther soon with the gauge, as soon as I get my gauge pods from IPD, and get this thing cracking. Here comes a Corvette as soon as this light turns. There he goes. Let's see. He's gonna put his foot in it. Oh yeah. I think he wins. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.